Okay, let's go. So I think we are live. Hey
Yeah.
everyone. Hey guys.
Hello. Hello,
Yeah,
Serhii. Hello, Ray. So nice to be here as usual. It's our one more webinar about quite interesting topic and let's say quite hot topic in nowadays about artificial intelligence. And I guess for us it's a big chance and a big input to share something new about our upcoming features, about our alpha version of xTiles. So yeah, we will talk about all of this. So our special guest Ray, as usual, he is early adopter of xTiles. He is a big fan and ambassador of xTiles. That's why we are happy to see you here. So yeah,
yeah. Hi Ron. By the way,
Hi, Ron.
hello everyone who have joined us right now. And we have something. Well, we have some changes during our agenda because, as you saw during our promotion, let's say, we should have had our founder Max with us. But unfortunately, today he is still in his business trip. He wasn't succeeded to be at our city, let's say, and he's still driving or something like that. So he won't be able to join us, unfortunately. That's why, yeah, that's why we have decided to invite somebody else, and the best choice possible it was Ray. So thank you so much, Ray, for saving us. And still, our agenda is like similar as it was before. We will talk about AI in xTiles, and yeah, hello Hasib, hello Monica. So hello everyone, and I appreciate your understanding. I hope you will not be that upset because Max isn't with us today, but he will be. I don't know. He will watch afterwards, I guess, something like that.
yeah, no worries at all. Let's continue our webinar. I guess it's not the last our webinar. We will make
Yeah,
so many
yeah,
webinars about
definitely.
AI. Yeah,
Yes.
so I guess we will cover everything. We will create special webinar with Max, only with Max, without Serhii, without Andrew, without Ray. Max
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be the main
Just
speaker.
drop in comments if you do like to have a webinar only with our founder without these annoying guys like Andrew. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hello everyone. And I think we need to have a short icebreaker, and afterwards we will start to talk AI and stuff like that. So, yeah, just drop some emojis or maybe a comments about how do you use AI, what emotions, what impressions related to AI do you experience, and some stuff like that. And while we are waiting for some comments, we can ask Ray how Ray uses AI, and yeah, just
Yes.
share your thoughts. And hey, everyone, once again, yeah,
Well,
super lucky to
AI.
have all of you.
Okay, thank you, Sari. AI is taking a very big flight in our community, and it makes me think about the internet. When the internet
Mhm.
came and we could visit all kinds of sites, my first question was, how do I know I am at a legit site with good information? Because everybody could make a website and you search and you find, for instance, if you have a lot of headache, you search, I have a lot of headache, what should I do? And you get at the site. And the simple thing is that you first have to look, where do I land? What site am I getting my information from? Is it the Red Cross? Is it a medical site or whatever? So that was in the early days, and now with AI, it's the same thing. I remember in the beginning, I asked for the latest chess champions to ChatGPT from the years 1970. I said, give me a list of the latest chess champions. And then AI answered neither row, but there was a mistake in it. I knew that because I'm informed about chess, and I said to AI, "Sorry, but you missed this player." And then AI told me, "Yes, you were right, Ray. I corrected immediately." So and another thing also is it's a monetary gain because you can do a lot with ChatGPT, but if you want more and more actual results and better results, then you have to pay. So
Mhm.
it's monetizing, and I'm a bit worried. And what I know, what I learned, is that you have to ask your question very, very specific, very specific. For instance, I use Arch, by the way. Inside joke. Arch Linux. I'm a Linux user, and sometimes I have a problem that I'm too lazy to find out how things work, and I ask ChatGPT, for instance, tell me how do I set this up? So let's say I want to set up a mail system, and I ask ChatGPT, please tell me how to set up a mail system. Well, that's it's not specific. I must say I use Arch Linux, that version. I want to mail a standalone or a server. I have to ask my question very specific, and then, whoop, there goes my ear. Then ChatGPT, for instance, will give good answers, really workable answers. But if you say it doesn't work, can you help me with this? You get a very normal. How do you say that? Algemeen, not a specific answer. So that's what I learned.
Okay, thank you, Ray, so much for sharing. I just, as far as I understand, Ray probably knows more than AI does, especially related to some chess players and stuff like that. So,
that was just an example. It was just an example.
Yeah, you can go ahead. My apologies for interrupting. And I just, as you can see on the next slide, we have some agenda for today. So we will cover some questions. And Andrew, you had something to say, so go ahead.
Yeah, quite short input about thoughts from Ray. So yeah, sometimes you have some deviations in answers from ChatGPT and some other tools. But most primary question for me, let's say, what is the most favorite AI app do you use right now? This question is for Ray for sure, and for our audience, for our viewers, because we know a lot of thousands of different AI tools right now. But I would be happy to know what is your favorite AI tool. For sure, the most common answer would be like ChatGPT, but maybe we will find something more. So, question for you, Ray, and question for our audience: what is your favorite AI tool?
Well, for me now, it's ChatGPT, obvious, and also DeepSeek I use sometimes. And there are more, and there are a lot of courses you can follow to find out what your prompt will be. Just your question you have is the prompt. And what I told already is you have to make a very specific prompt and or a question, and these are called prompts. And it is really true that with the right type of prompt you get the best answer. What I wanted to say directly is what I saw from xTiles, the implementation of AI looks very promising. I played with it, I tried it, and I got information neatly ordered. And I said, "Oh well, I didn't know that it was there as well in my mail." So I think it's very promising what xTiles is doing with AI. Just wanted to say that.
Thank you so much for interesting feedback. So we will share so many information about our upcoming ideas, about our current alpha solutions. So yeah, don't waste time, our viewers. So Serhii,
I think we are ready for. Thank you so much to everybody who are sharing some experiences with AI systems. And just want to say a short idea behind the AI inside xTiles. We do not want to, just be another AI next to our software's name solution. I don't know, something like that. We want to make it as useful for our users as possible. That's why we want to share some early stages of it inside our place, just to understand how we can be a bit more useful for you guys. And that's what it was about. As you can see in our agenda for today, the first part was related to our founder, to Max, about his vision and stuff like that. And as far as you understand, we will pass this for today, unfortunately, but Max will join us afterwards, maybe in the next webinars or something like that. So we can skip it and we can find, we can start from our AI email bot. And some of our, Stacy, hello everyone, by the way. Thank you so much for sharing. And I also wanted to share that we already started to invite some of our most active users to use our email bot. And it's a super easy case how you can use it for your personal needs. It's like definitely easy to start using it. So yeah, I will give you an example. Sorry, it was advertisement on my television. So
No worries, no worries, no worries. It's a part of our show.
Sorry, it wasn't related to AI, I guess. Yeah, my apologies. So yeah, I'll give you a real example. Maybe the conversation wasn't that real, but you will get. Yeah, it's time. Thank you. And yeah, I will give you an example of how you can use our bot with your emails, because all of us, like all the people that I meet during our conversations, demonstrations, stuff like that, all of us are using emails a lot, and especially for not personal but working needs as well. So I think it will be super related to all of you. So yeah, good. Let's dive into it. So I will share another part of my screen, and yeah, it will be just
Yeah.
an example of some thread of emails. So as you can see, it is some AI, OpenAI related topic. It's not real, so OpenAI doesn't want to buy us yet, or something like that. So yeah, it's just an example of a potential partnership, something like that. And as you can see, there are some people involved to this conversation, and in some cases, I need to create a project or something like that, and to start to work with it somehow. That's why yeah, we have created this bot, and it works like very simple. If you want to create a project from your email thread, or like you do not need to copy and paste everything to create a project inside xTiles, share it and something like that. So to make a project with our bot, it works pretty simply. All what you need to do is just to forward the whole thread to our AI email assistant, let's say. So the address. So it's like ai@xtiles.app. And when you forward it, so I have already done it prior to our meeting, you will receive an answer from this AI bot, and it will show you the next. Just a second, I will show you the result that you do not need to wait until it is done. So just a second. And by the way, I already know that there are some users who are already tried to use our bot. So don't hesitate to share any thoughts that you have related to this email assistant.
Yeah, by the way, we launched this assistant on our loyal users on Friday, and we already have got so many different feedback from it. So yeah, please share your thoughts. Please share your questions, because it's important for us to answer on all of these questions and prepare maybe some guides or maybe something like this for you and for our new customers.
Yeah, to be honest, it works pretty smoothly and super simple. Maybe it can do some bugs and something like that, but it's like one of the first versions, and it will be much better in the time. So you will receive something like this from this assistant, from this email bot. It will be a snapshot of your created project. And to start to work with it, you need just to click on this blue button, and the new tab will open, and you will get your already prepared project. So you will see something like this. Yeah. So you will see all the key information, some summary from the email thread, maybe some key decisions, questions, if there are some of them, some milestones, tasks to do as well, and the people involved to this conversation. And the best part is that you can duplicate it if you do like the layout and stuff like that, and you can easily navigate everything on your own. So for example, you can change the sizes of our tiles, maybe some styles, colors as well. And from this point, you can invite all of your, for example, teammates. So I can invite Andrew, I can invite Bogdan as well. And there are these are guys that I was speaking to. So I have invited all of them. And yeah, all of them now have and access to it. And from this point, I can assign some tasks for these guys, for example, and set deadlines and stuff like that. So, I do not need to waste my time for copying, pasting, and creating the layout, which I will definitely like, I guess, by my own. And it was created automatically in a couple of minutes. And yeah, you can start to work inside, and yeah, do not waste your time for just copying, pasting, and stuff like that. Yeah,
Sorry to let me break in, but what I particularly liked and was very, it was surprising. The contacts also show if in the email are the phone numbers are shown as well, and
yeah,
it's very handy. It's very convenient that you have your project and then the contact data as well neatly ordered there. I find it kind of extra, an extra in the AI bot. So I thought, well, that's very nice that you have the contact data as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
Just to say that because it's neat. It's very neat.
Yes, so it's absolutely right comment, because this is the main idea behind this thing when we started thinking about this AI bot, because we use emails so frequently. We have so many different threads, let's say, and finally we understood that if you need to consume all of this information from threads, you spend so much time. And the point of this solution is to reduce your time on consuming all of these email threads, all of these updates inside your email thread, and to see one pager with summary, with action point, with questions, with resources, with the next step. So you don't waste time to consume all of this information. By the way, I found a really cool question in our chat about this solution. Maybe Serhii, let's highlight this question, because
yeah.
we had these questions from
Mhm,
our loyal users, and this question is repeating again.
mhm,
So, can you use different emails with this bot if you have one email or one profile inside the xTiles? The
mhm,
answer is so simple. For sure, you can summarize from different emails. For example, you have one profile inside the xTiles with one email, but for sure, you can use different emails for your summarize. When you have this page with summary, and you want to keep this information inside your account, you need to click duplicate and or duplicate and edit. And in this moment, you will keep this information into your account. But before, you can use different emails, different inboxes, and summarize your threads. So yeah, maybe do you show this moment how it works, and also showcase please how to use this email bot if you want to summarize something and include somebody else inside this thread.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Well, basically, that's what I did when I tried to share this thread to this AI bot. So I'll give you an example. Yeah, I also saw a question related to what can I do with this page, particular page,
yeah,
this created page that I was duplicating and stuff like that. So yeah, no worries. I will make a short intro of how to make it happen. So just an idea how to use it with multiple emails inside the
yeah,
thread.
yeah,
So yeah, it's super easy to be honest and convenient. I hope you can see it. So what I did, I just copied. So I forwarded the whole thread not only to xTiles Assistant, our bot, but also I included to the copy Andrew and Bogdan. So they have received also like links to this generated project. And I also want to share one more idea how to use this created page in your project that you already have. So it's quite easy to do. All what you need to do is just to yeah. So as you can see in here, where this page's name, like tab's name, in here you can do the next steps. Like you can copy it and copy to clipboard. and you can go back to any workspace, to any project that you need to, and to paste it directly to the place you want to. So it's quite easy to do. So yeah, something like that. Do not hesitate to try it. Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. One more question about privacy and all of this stuff. So let's talk about this point because nowadays it's so important question about privacy and
Yeah.
all of this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to
So
have a short
yeah,
input.
you can highlight this question in pairing xTiles email with email. How do I ensure that information is protected?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a question from Kuchur. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
also one of our
Favorite questions, let's say.
favorite, not questions, but users, but the questions as well. I just want to say that, yeah, I need to highlight this question. So, hello, Krisha. Just want to say the data that all of you have inside our places, like our top, I don't know, top one, our top priority, let's say. So only you have an access to this data, and only you interact with this bot, and it recognizes your email, and in this case, it sends all the information only to you, and it works like it should work, I guess. So yeah, all the data, all the sensitive information, private information is only accessible to you. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
until the moment when you want to share everything with everyone you want to, if you want to make the project public and to share the link with anyone you want to. Yeah, but until that moment, it's like totally secured and private. Yeah, Andrew, maybe you have.
yeah. One more thing, because it's really important question for all our users, and we care about all of this, and we keep our eyes. And all our processing uses encrypted connections and follows strict security protocols to keep all your information safe. So the point is that we officially integrated with Google, so everything is private. In that moment when you have this summary, you have really specific link with specific ID, so nobody can find this
And access
summary,
it. Yeah.
yeah, and access to this page. So in that moment when you duplicate it, this page is your own, so only you manage access to this summary, invite new users, control access for editing, commenting, and viewing. So everything is absolutely manageable. So no worries about this.
Yeah, another question from Willow. Willow, hello. Yeah, it is saved as a workbook for now, and in future it will be saved directly to your account, so you do not need to create as many workbooks as possible and stuff like that. But I hope that way how to move it from one place to another will help you to organize everything slightly better, because for now it's like early MVP and stuff like that. Yeah. Stacy, thank you so much for your feedback. I hope it was helpful. Yeah, another question from Jill. It works with any email client possible. It doesn't work only with Gmail, so don't worry to try it with any email agent possible. So yeah, something like that.
By the way, as a marketer of xTiles and product marketer, I'm so curious to know maybe some feedback from our users, because it's okay. We are open for any questions. But one of the questions from our end is, could you share, please, your understanding and your vision in what use cases this AI ML bot could be useful? For example, depends on your role, depends on your business, depends on your current use case with xTiles, but we would be happy to know how do you see use cases with this AI ML bot. For us, it will be really valuable input. And we are open for new questions for sure. So yeah, let's
Yeah,
start.
we will definitely have some kind of a Q&A session afterwards, after our main part of this AI blah 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 and talking and so on. So yeah, this is everything related to email bot. As you can see, AI helps us to reduce our time for, I don't know, let's say, routine and stuff that doesn't make us happy, let's say. And in this case, as you can see, with our short demo, it is possible to, not to waste your time on doing something not interesting, but to do something more interested that you are interested the most, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two thoughts, Serhii, if you don't mind. I guess
Yeah.
would be great to answer maybe on our recent question from
Yeah.
Courtney. And one more thing, I would be happy to share maybe a little bit upcoming features that we want to add with AI ML Assistant, because right now it's our first version, but we have some backlog how to improve it. So I would be happy to showcase our next steps and our next ideas. It takes maybe 2 minutes after our
Yeah.
answers. Yeah.
Okay, so you said about the question from Courtney. So as you can see, yeah, we already have an extension to any browser possible, I guess, maybe except of some strange ones. But in any case, it works for capturing the information directly to our inbox, or maybe any workbook possible inside our place. And it is also a great idea to, just make this snapshot of emails and to have a summarized information in our place. But for now, it works like you forward the whole thread or maybe just an email to our email bot, and it will operate and it will generate a pre-made project for yourself that you can start with, something like that. So for now, it works in this way. Yeah, Andrew, you can go ahead, and afterwards we can
Sure.
Yeah, my apologies. As you remember, we were also talking. We were talk about library and resources, and on this example, we can show that's like a sneak peek. Another sneak peek. It's not some AI related topic, but still it's super convenient to have. So one more idea, and you will get an access to this feature. And in my opinion, it's like super convenient to have. So you have your project created from your emails, and sometimes our emails, they consist of different kind of information, like links to, for example, my LinkedIn, maybe some other resources, links to many places and stuff like that. So it will be super convenient to have everything in front of you, not only in some tile, but on the separate place. And if somebody here who were watching our first webinar related to Planner, we were talking about these resources that were captured automatically by some magic in our place. So we have already created it, and I hope all of us will be able to test it soon enough. So how does it work? You will have another system collection. Like system collection is like our system database. It calls library, and what it does, it collects all the images, maybe some media and links to the separate place. So for example, you will see this link in here automatically. And you can add maybe, I don't know, some image, let's say, I don't know, AI and stuff, and it will be also captured automatically to this library collection, as you can see this image. And you will also be able to create a Kanban board of it, or maybe a gallery with different kind of information. So as you can see, it's a link, or it's an image. And for example, you can paste some link to maybe interesting article related to the topic. So in this case, I will not have any, but let's say this one might be interesting for for somebody. And yeah, this link is in here as well. So it's like another sneak peek that we are creating, and I think with our planner it will be super convenient to have. Yeah, just
By
share
the
your
way,
ideas.
by the way, do not stop sharing your screen, please, because I wanted to share kind of upcoming information about what we want to improve with this AI ML assistant. Because right now we have this flow when you forward your thread and you have this dedicated page with summary. But our upcoming idea is to improve this workflow, because we want to add specific collection for all your summaries. Because right now
Yeah.
it's little bit busy. When you have this summary, you need to duplicate it. It's a part of this workflow. You need to duplicate it, duplicate it,
Yeah.
duplicate it, and finally we feel that you will overwhelmed with all of this information. So let's simulate a little bit, maybe Serhii, if you don't mind. So
Yeah.
finally you will have dedicated collection which will collect all of your summaries in one place. Let's say it will be like this one, and all of your pages with summaries
Yeah.
will be in one place. So it helps you to do not think about where is this summary, how to find this summary, and all of this stuff. You forward your email, and finally you will get it here like a summary. And you don't think about these duplications, you don't think about how to find previous summary, what was in that email, and
Yeah.
all of this stuff. So this is our upcoming idea, and we feel that it helps you a lot. By the way, Ray, what do you think so about this feature?
Yeah, uh, I was trying to break in. This is this your last demo. Looks like the library function. Is that the same thing? Because it's very convenient that you have all your stuff centralized in a place and you can look at it individually. That's great. This is very. Even I am amazed now.
Yeah. Please
I
turn
like
Yeah.
on your imagination, because we want to reduce routine from our users, and we want to automate everything as much as possible. And that's why
Hmm.
you have summaries, you have central place for these summaries. You don't think about how to keep organize everything, how to deal with that, how to manage this stuff, and all of the things. Yeah, and
what I was thinking already longer I'm thinking about well, of course, xTiles is xTiles.
yeah,
It's not another product, but it would be nice if you can create your own queries, some little database like things, but then I can specifically ask for things, or I can ask AI to do that. Is that a thing?
yeah, yeah. It's really awesome idea. What do you think, Sergey, about this?
Yeah, Ray always has a lot of great ideas, to be honest. Maybe you do not talk with him a lot, but he always does, and he always has a lot of great ideas. And to be honest, all of our users say look at textiles in some different point of view, I guess, from different angle, and that's why I always ask people to provide some feedback. It's not because we want to, do something, I don't know, just to find these real examples of how do you work without maybe some details and stuff like that, just to understand how xTiles works the best for most of you guys. So yeah, in this case, it's like, yeah, Ray is a great example, I guess. Yeah.
Awesome. I guess we need to go to
Yeah,
next
we need
chapter,
to go.
to the
Yeah.
next chapter for sure.
Yeah, to the next chapter, not just go. Yeah.
In general,
S-
yeah.
Yeah. So now we want to talk about AI inside textiles. So the first part that you have seen right now is related to like, like I don't know, something uh like I don't know, outside of textiles, and of course we will have something inside. And we will give you a short demo of how does it work. For now, we are like actively testing it. We do not want to, uh, give all of you an access to something that is not that interesting, to be honest. But in any case, yeah, you will see how does it work. So we will have something like that. Just a second. Um, yeah. Probably some of the most I don't know, curious users already seen that we have this Ask AI in our place, not only Planner but Ask AI feature. Probably we will have a slightly different button, but with this sparkling stars and stuff like that. And from this point, you will have a pop-up with some kind of a window where you can work and you can basically work in a couple of ways. So the first way how to work is to organize everything that you have. For example, emails is the same example. You can just forward something to this bot and all of the information become more visual. And the same will work with our AI inside xTiles. So we understand that one of our strengths is like to organize information visually, something like that. That's why we will have our AI especially for this need. So if you want to create a perfect template for yourself, you will get a solution, but you will not get only a template, you will get a solution, like a pre-made solution. So you will have your answers to your questions. So I'll give you a couple of short examples. So the first one is to use AI to summarize something. So how does it work? For example, I have something like this. I have an article that I'm curious about. Just a second. Maybe this one. Yeah.
By the way,
yeah. Go ahead.
while you're finding your article, I want to say that one of our users asked that if this video is recording, is this webinar is
Yes.
recording?
Yes.
It's recording. Everything is
Yeah.
good. Please no worries about this. You will find it anytime on YouTube. It will be
Yeah.
available publicly. So no worries. Please
Yeah.
continue.
Yes. Thank you, Andrew. In any case, it works smoothly and very easy, to be honest. That's why you will understand how to do everything by your own, for sure. But we are always here to help you. So you are not alone. Just keep it in mind. So this is just an example of an article that I was, interested about. And what I do in our place, I ask AI. I'll give you an example. I ask AI to summarize it. And how does it work? So let's say, as you can see this window, I ask summarize this article, and I provide the link to this particular article or something like that you are interested in. So I basically create a page, and afterwards it will create something like this. So it is it summarizes everything. It gives you links to the resources. It gives you some context summary, I guess the question was about this particular law, and some insights. And in my personal opinion, it's much more easier to understand the information, to have all the key information in this visual way, because you do not need to have a feed of a lot of information inside, like infinite amount of text, like ChatGPT does or other AI solution do, because it's not that convenient to have all of this information in this particular way. Yeah, that's why all of our users love xTiles, because you have all the information in front of you. You do not need to scroll down or something like that. Everything is in front of you. That's the point. That's the first idea how to use AI inside our place. And we can
Let's talk.
we
Let's
can
talk.
talk about it a bit. Yeah, and afterwards I will show you how to use prompts inside xTiles as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we need
I have a
short.
question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
As a user, now I'm in the role of a user. What you show here is very, very interesting. But I know that as a free user from ChatGPT, I have so many questions I can ask. How does it convert to xTiles? Do I have infinite amount of questions I can just ask the AI via xTiles, or am I bound to maybe 10 or 20 free questions? How does that work?
Yeah, it's really a good question. Don't get me wrong, Ray, but right now we have alpha version of this feature. So our first step will be share access to this feature for all our users without huge limits. But our key idea is to, for sure, to share for all users kind of 1,000 credits. It's equal to some amount of tokens. So finally, it will be really wide availability for you and access for any user to play around with these features. So yeah, it's kind of our vision right now, how we want to share AI to our loyal users, to our active users. And for sure, maybe not obvious moment, but inside this project, let's say this project, it's like your conversation with ChatGPT. It means that the context of this project keeps the memory. So for example, you generated this summary of article. Yeah, first of all, the next step, you want to know something more, or you want to find something more. So it will be your second step. So for example, this project, it's like your conversation. You can select, for example, some tile and ask AI to write more information, especially about this byte of information, and so on and so on. So the idea is to do not have only this one version of summary. The idea is to work with this information, iterate with them, and maybe create based on this article something more than simple summary. Maybe turn it into some next steps. Let's say maybe it's the first step of your research. So yeah, it's kind of our upcoming plans, but I wanted to share this vision because we totally understand how we want to integrate xTiles with AI. So yeah, this is the point. By the
Yeah,
way,
and yeah,
uh-huh,
we have another great question, and it will be just ideal and the perfect timing to show the
kind of
uh,
smoothly
yeah, it
connection,
is.
kind of low
Yeah,
bridge between the next
yes, yes.
use case. Let's
So we
go.
have a question from Artem. Hi, by the way. So if you can find the template related to your personal needs, of course, you can create one for yourself. And that's what I was going to show you, to show all of you guys. So, but it won't be just a template, because template is something empty, and you need to fill out with all of the data inside. But what we want to do is just to give you a solution. So it's not only a template. Of course, you can do a template for yourself, but you can also have some information, for example, maybe some habits, maybe something like that. And it is summer right now. And a lot of people have their vacations and stuff like that. That's why we want to show you a pretty relevant case in this
In
during
this
these
period, in
webinars.
this season, let's say,
Yes,
yeah.
in this season, yeah, Andrew, you're absolutely correct. So as you can see, our summarized page related to this Parkinson's law, and it was a prompt to summarize. But you can
Sorry,
also ask, yeah,
sorry for interrupting, man. Because
yeah.
can you step back? Because I'm like a user feels that only in this page you can find Ask AI. Can you step back to the home page, let's say? Because
Yes, of course.
yeah,
Maybe there are some sensitive information, but
because it
I
looks
hope no
little bit.
one watches.
No worries, because right now it looks confusing that, for example, in only this page you
No, it's
cannot.
not. It's not only in this spot. Just a second. I need to change
No
my screen, I
worries, no
guess.
worries, no worries.
Just a second. Yeah, I go to my homepage. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I can share
We
everything with
want
you
to see
guys.
your
Yeah.
stuff. We want to see your stuff. Don't hesitate, man.
Be afraid of what you are asking for. Yeah. So, yeah, this is my home. That's how my homepage looks like, and you will always be able to find this Ask AI button in the right top corner, like the same idea with the planner as well. So you press Ask AI, and you can paste the prompt. For example, I already had prior to this part of this conversation or this meeting or this webinar or whatever. So I want to ask AI to create a, let's say, some kind of a holiday in Italy, let's say. And I wanted to create not only the layout, but suggest me something to, like I need to watch something like super important and, like must see stuff and something like that. So I paste this prompt. I click on create project. And as an example, I will have, yeah, something like this. So as you can see, it will create a trip planner workbook for yourself, and it will give you a special, like in my prompt, 6 days of what do you need to do inside. Maybe not inside, but when you arrive to Italy, for example, it will create a budget for yourself. and it will give you some ideas for apartments, maybe some locations on Google Maps, and yeah, something to eat by, and just to for sightseeing purposes, and yeah. So just imagine how easy to consume this kind of information, because everything in front of you, you can easily duplicate it, or you can easily share it with anyone you want to. For example, with your spouse, or maybe with your children, because we have a lot of users who are interacting inside xTiles with parents, child as well. So it was a surprise for me as well. And from this point, you can start to collaborate and maybe change something. Maybe you want to change your day 3 with day 4, I don't know. And yeah, so that's the idea. And yeah, guys, maybe you can share some of your some of your ideas.
Sergey,
Yeah,
is there a way to go further with this? So if I have this planning, can I adjust it, say to ChatGPT, refine it to this or refine it to that, or I have only so much money? Can I have spend more or less money?
of course, everything depends on your prompt. So for example, you can say like,
Where do you do that when you have this result? Where can I refine and fine tune it?
yeah, in the first version, you will have something like this. And I hope by the end of this week, maybe the next one, you'll be able to use AI not only in this place, but you will have AI buttons in each of the
Aha,
tiles. So you can
okay.
press on the, on the any tile you want to. So for example, it can be like day 2. So here it will be not only a brush or maybe some settings, you will have some sparkling stars or whatever. And you can ask, make it shorter, or maybe give me more ideas, or just regenerate it, or maybe. So yeah, you always will be able to interact with this kind of information, because we understand it's not only about one prompt and that's it. Of course, you need to interact with all the information and to have everything by your own. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. By the way, yeah, it's for sure the general idea to continue work with this layout. For example, if you have some action points, you will turn it into tasks. If you need to refine or add more, you select, for example, exact tile and ask AI, give me more, or rearrange something or re-ask something. So the idea is to continuously iterate with this project to that moment when you will have the final edition. So yeah, and I wanted to highlight a very important thing that window with this input, it's absolutely the same input like you see in ChatGPT, because you can write any prompt, you can
Yeah,
write any question, you can write anything. Do not frame yourself on some exact things. You can ask our intelligence inside the xTiles anything that you want to know: research, brainstorm, strategy, planning, anything that you want to ask, that you want to find, or maybe anything that you want. And finally, you will have this page like summary, like document, like project. It will be your standpoint for doing the next steps. And yeah, I guess we have got really good questions inside the chat. So let's
yeah,
discuss about it.
yeah. If you don't mind, I'll start to answer some of them.
You're welcome.
Yeah, yeah. Hi everyone. Yeah, Anthony. Hello. Like, no worries, man. I understand. So we can have another meeting. So you can reschedule it whenever you are ready. Uh, Another nice and funny comment from Marie. You have some skeletons in your closet, as far as I understand. So yeah, do not share everything with everyone in front of the big audience. Yeah, thank you, Dwayne, for your feedback. Thank you, Stacy, for your feedback as well. Yeah, Willow. Yeah. By the way, our like template creator, we work quite in this mode with AI and her, so she creates a beautiful layouts in our place. That's why we want to teach AI to at least find some related to the topics templates, and to make it beautiful, of course. So yeah, thank you for your feedback. And Artyom, another question from you, and Andrew already highlighted it. So it works Yeah, it works the same as ChatGPT, and in future you will also have some, I don't know, maybe memory and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
understand, you already can see a value, because you cannot have the same answer from ChatGPT or other tools, because it's an infinite feed of text, maybe some images in it. But in any case, it's a bit struggle to consume this kind of information. So that's why, yeah, I think we have some.
Yeah, but it's really interesting question from Artyom because it has some important, let's say, context. Because the main thing of every AI integration is the context. For sure, we have some special integration with ChatGPT for sure, with OpenAI. So, but in future we will add more context window with your account and with your project. So for sure, it's not the simple request and answer. For sure, we use and we understand the context of this question. So it will be personalized by your needs and by your behavior and by your maybe information for sure, because
Yeah,
it's a key part of use any tool for sure.
yeah, but Artyom already see some kind of magic. So yeah, and you can understand. He spent like a week just to organize everything this way, and we spent like a couple of minutes to
I
do
guess
so.
I guess
Yeah.
it's a golden words. I spent 1 week. Right now I spent 1 minute. So yeah, let's be transparent. 1 minute and maybe 5 minutes in addition to refine everything and prepare for the real usage. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A couple of questions, Andrew, can you address it, please? So one question from Marie.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't yet,
Mhm.
because
For
right
now,
now,
yeah,
for now, we focus on smoothly integration with good creation of layouts. But little bit later, for sure, we have in our backlog idea to integrate voice mod and talk font function, but on mobile. But on mobile, because it's more common to use your mobile and speak with
yeah,
your assistant.
yeah, true. And one more question for you, Andrew.
Yeah. What about privacy? The answer is so simple. We use official API. We use official protocols with OpenAI, and for sure, everything is encrypted, and everything is by the modern protocols. So no worries, no worries. So we have only modern methods how to work with our partners and
Yeah, just
our
want to say once
provider.
again, yeah, privacy, it's like our top priority in any case. Yeah, so we can work a slightly longer related to some features, but privacy is like the number one priority in any case. Yeah, guys, I think we can move on to our one of our finals parts of our webinars, like Q&A. So if you have any questions, but some of you have already asked some of the questions. So I think we can maybe not skip it, but to give you the last slide in our presentation, just to, if you want to access, and if you want to have some kind of a early access to all of the features like we showed to you, you can sign up our form. It's like a QR code from the left. And yeah, all what we need is just your email associated with your xTiles account, just to give you all the, like rights, permissions to have an access to this AI. And during this testing period, you will not have any limits. So keep it in mind. Yeah, I think it's like sounds well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I have question. We have this
Yeah.
special chapter related to questions and
Yes.
answers. I have question
Mhm.
for A while our users is thinking about the
Yeah.
new
We
questions.
we we
Yeah,
already see some of your questions, so we
yeah.
answer all of them. Just we need a short break, and we will answer all the
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
afterwards.
I
Yeah.
recall I recall one interesting moment. At the first minutes of our webinar, Ray highlighted this point that he used and still using ChatGPT for meal system, for some personal use cases. And I have a logical question for Ray. So Ray, do you continue use ChatGPT for meal system? Maybe do you need to replace it for xTiles?
I'm not sure I understand your question. Sorry.
My question is so simple. What do you think about our AI integration inside the xTiles? What do you think about the planning, travel, about maybe more use cases? Do you imagine maybe your own use cases related to AI inside the xTiles?
I'm pleasantly surprised what I'm seeing here, and I think that xTiles, of course, is about integration, about all kinds of things, tasks, and programs. So that was started that way. You could integrate from different kind of sources into xTiles. You could use it. Now with AI, if you can go on with and proceed with what your answers you are getting, and maybe tell AI, put this tile there, put this information there, so you can organize or have it organized, the information it gives you, and have it organized it into X tiles, then you have a winner totally. Totally. And there was one thing I saw Artem said that he had a paid version and his profile is used to answer questions later on. And that's very good one, because I think I have that also. What I notice is I ask a medical question, and then I ask a Linux question, and then later it refers to my medical history when I spoke with ChatGPT about that. It remembers. It has a mind of its own, and it remembers, like Serhii every time does to me. But that's another thing. That's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
joke.
Yeah, no. It's really good question from it's really good point from you, and it's really good point from Artem. Because yeah, I also use ChatGPT, and most of us use ChatGPT or some alternative apps which has so huge memory about our previous history, about our previous interactions. So that's why we are thinking about new one mod inside the xTiles. For example, if you want to create some raw idea or maybe research something inside the chat gpt, but after that you want to turn this conversation into something actionable, we will have special mode dedicated to this request. You will share your chat conversation. You have this link. You paste this link inside the xtiles, and we will turn your conversation with chat gpt into a project. For example, you spend maybe half hour of talking about your dedicated meal system based on your previous suggestion, previous background, previous memory. And right now you want to start to use this meal system. It's not possible to use this meal system inside the chat gpt because it's not actionable. It's only conversation. But you can turn this conversation into xtiles project and track your meal system or plan something like receipts, maybe like I don't know, shopping list and all of this stuff. So yeah, it's really good point. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, guys, while we were talking about meal planning and stuff like that, I decided to create a meal plan inside xTiles, and let's see what has happened. So I asked our AI to create a meal plan for the week, and it created something like this. So I have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on, and also a grocery list, by the way. Yeah, I understand you can create it in ChatGPT, but can you share it with your wife or husband or whatever? And in my opinion, it's like, well, it's nice, and yeah, it works. Yeah, it just works like it should, and yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. How much time did you spend to preparing everything?
You, yeah, a week.
Okay, got the point. So let's talk
Yeah,
maybe about these interesting questions inside our chat,
yeah,
because
yeah.
we
Of
have
course, of course.
one of them is from Stacy. Are they training on our data? So to be honest, we are on the beginning part of our AI journey. So it's our next step, because right now we use integration with ChatGPT, with OpenAI, but little bit later we will include something something our own. So yeah, I guess it's a good answer for your question. So let's go next.
Yes, next question from Jill. Yeah, understand. I remember your feature request related to password protected workbooks and workspaces and stuff like that. So it is in our maybe not a backlog, but some kind of a roadmap. So we will make this feature possible. It's like it's also about security and privacy in general. So yeah, I think great question. Yeah, so we will make it happen. Sorry for keeping, like. For waiting and stuff like that. But as you can see, we are building a lot of stuff across different spaces. So yeah, we will make it happen in short words.
Yeah, by the way, I like this question. When are these features going live? Yeah, John Hopkins said, thank you so much
Yeah.
for this question. Yeah,
You can,
yeah,
My apologies, Andrea. You can sign up to our form, and we will give you an access
yeah.
to the features as faster as possible. Yeah, we need to tune our bot a bit, and afterwards, maybe in a couple of days, maybe even tomorrow or day after, we will give you an access to it. Yeah, so yeah, don't
Yeah,
hesitate,
but
don't waste your time, just sign up our
yeah,
form.
earlier
Yeah,
stage via these links, but for all users, we will open in the end of this month, because right now we are
yes,
on testing stage.
yeah,
Uh, I like this comment from Artyom again.
yeah,
As for me, after your presentation, I have already purchased a paid subscription to ChatGPT. Why pay more? The answer is so simple and do not tricky. If you want to execute and track and work with your conversations from ChatGPT, you need to jump into xTiles, because we do not want to replace you, ChatGPT. We want to give you more opportunities
yeah.
to work with this information and execute it and achieve it. So this is the reason, I guess.
Yeah, it's super convenient to share the like the project with somebody else, and yeah, I think it's a great place to keep everything in, like, keep everything under one roof, basically, something like that.
Yeah. By the way, Willow mentioned this solution. So if you want to paste your final output or final result from your
Yeah, you
conversation,
can copy and paste it.
yeah, it works really simply, and you will see
Yeah,
your actionable project structurized with all
yeah,
action points.
it will organize all the information in front of you. So, and afterwards you can start to work like easily. And yeah, thank you for your feedback. Uh-huh. Yeah, and another point from Artyom, of course, it's not the right UI UX, so yeah. But it does its job, I understand. But yeah, consolidating information and accumulating it in xTiles is a great choice. Yeah. Jill, yeah, we understand that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you for your comment.
we're really looking forward. It's like highlighting from my end. We're really looking forward for your input, for your journey into our beta testing stage, and we would be happy if you will use one of these links to join our community, to join the early access.
Yeah, she is a part
Play,
of our communities. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah,
play.
Jill
Feel
is
free.
very active.
Yeah, feel free to play around with our first steps related to AI integration and share with us your feedback.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Another question from Anthony. Anthony, when you get your xTiles account, you can sign up for free. But when you go to this checkout, so yeah, you need to have an account first of all. Then when you choose any plan you want, for example, Believer plan for 3 years, it will also be with a discount. In the checkout, you will have a specific place for a promotion code. Yeah. So yeah, but you need to create an account, and then you will be able to purchase it with a discount. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting
Mhm.
suggestion
Yeah.
from Willow about building templates. So for sure you have this approach. You can ask our AI assistant to build perfect layout for you without some information, and you will have it. Also, we are thinking about the, I guess, really game-changing idea to integrate AI with our current library of templates. Let's say you can pick out some template from our library. You can click on button use with AI and write some details about what do you want to do with this template. And finally, you will have perfect layout created from human or by human, and you can add inside this information from artificial intelligence system. So
Yeah. In this case, you do not need to spend a week like Artyom does. My apologies, man. Yeah, but you do not need to spend a week just to organize everything by your own, or maybe thinking about some special details. You can, have some, I don't know, foundation with AI, and then just to change everything by your own. Yeah, John, thank you for your feedback. Thank you. You will be a part, but we will grant access to all of you tomorrow, I guess, or maybe by the end of the tomorrow, because we need to be assured that it works properly, because we want you to have a smooth experience, nice experience, not just to meet some bugs and stuff like that. So, yeah, we will give you an access to it as soon as possible, something like that.
yeah, we would be happy to answer more on your questions. So do not hesitate to share more questions or feedback, because it's really right moment to discuss about all of this. Maybe when we will have the really available version, we will include your idea, we will include your feedback, and it will be good chance for you and for us to do this.
Yeah, just want to say that we will definitely include your ideas and any kind of suggestions, because we are creating something not for ourselves but for our users first of all. So yeah, it's like a best time to adjust everything for yourself. So
Yeah, I recall this. I recall this amazing experience when maybe 1 year ago, Serhii shared with us bunch of different improvements. After that, we have
oh
new one, interesting ambassador Ray, who started sharing so many different suggestions, improvements. So for us, it's kind of a fuel, because we need a lot of these feedbacks. We need these suggestions because it helps us to keep the right direction and to improve our product, especially to your needs. So yeah.
Andrew, you know how does it work? So first, as the first step, you're a user of xTiles. Next step, you're suggesting some improvements, and the final step, you become a part of xTiles team.
Yeah,
Ray
it
is
works.
on the stamp number 2 right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And another question from Willow. Yeah, about integrating images from emails and summaries. Yes, it will include images as well. Yeah. Another feedback from Marie.
Yeah, it's a holy grail for sure, because
Yeah.
one of the reasons why we decided to stop doing some features and quickly move to AI direction, because we wanted to give you immediate experience, kind of blitz experience with xTiles, because you don't need to spend time to create tiles, to create blocks, to type some information, to copy, to paste. You only write your ask, you write your request, and you will have everything that you need.
Thank you, Dwayne. Yeah. Yeah, I think well, at least that's it for now. Just want to thank everyone for joining us today. It's another cozy vibe, I don't know, something like that. So it's in my personal opinion the best kind of webinars, because we met a lot of our users, maybe not like I don't know, like some music, I don't know, maybe some bands does, but in any case, it's always super useful for us to meet our users, to just to talk with you, with all of you, to have your feedback, and to keep you involved in creation some new features. So thank you for your time, and I also want to say thank you to Andrew for for hosting this webinar as well, and thank you so much, Ray, because Ray is a truly savior, because Max wasn't able to join the webinar, and Ray was like, he saved us all. And Ray, thank you so much for your experience, first of all,
It's
and
very nice to be here. Yes, every time.
yeah, thank you so much. And just to be clear and totally honest, I asked Ray to join our webinar just like 5 minutes prior to the webinar. And I understand everybody has their own stuff to do, and Ray was super responsive. So thank you so much. And yeah, we appreciate it for sure.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
You're
and
welcome.
I guess it's a prime moment to say many thanks. Thanks a lot, Serhii, for to be again here, to be a main primary speaker of this webinar. You shared so many different information. You highlighted and presented for us, I don't know, really interesting AI features. So you like Tommy Fallon, let's say, but you have another night show about xTiles. So thank you so much, Serhii. It's really good mood to be here, especially me and Ray, because yeah. By the way, it's interesting question.
Amazing question.
Yeah, I guess we need to think about this because it's not a
Yeah,
simple question.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
By
Thank you,
the
Ilo. Thank you, Dwayne.
by the way, let's announce because it will be, I'm sure. We wanted to make maybe more webinars related to AI because for us it's the first step to this long journey because the next half year will be only about AI and all improvements related to AI and our biggest movement to this space. So we will have the series of different webinars related to AI and different use cases related to upcoming features related to new updates. So stay tuned. Don't hesitate to join to our webinars. Feel free to share your feedback as usual. We are open, so you don't hurt our feelings anyway. So share everything that you have in mind.
Yeah, and
As
honest
us,
feedback
Ray.
is the best one. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Ray it's the best example. He shared with us tons of different suggestions, and for us, it's kind of the source of inspiration.
Yeah, but I must add to that. I could share my ideas because your guys are open to it, and that amazes me because sometimes when you have a large company, you use a program from them, you cannot reach support, you cannot reach the people there. You have bots you have to answer, and you guys at xTiles are responsive, are human people, and you interact with me, so I am feeling welcome to interact with you, and that is a very strong point of you guys from xTiles. I want to add. Sorry about the advertisement, but I wanted to say that because it is how it is.
Thank you so much, Ray. And yeah, my apologies. Question from Anthony. You can sign up later. You can just paste an email that you will use for xTiles account. So it's not connected. So you can sign up by this QR code and create an account afterwards. So yeah, it's up to you. We are super flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Ray,
Yes,
thank you, Serhii,
thank you,
and
everyone. Thank you for your feedback, and I love our users for like the honest feedback and the positive feedback as well. At least for today. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being a part of our evening. Let's say at least it's evening in our place. And yeah, Ray, Andrew, thank you so much. And I think we will have another webinar in a couple of weeks. Maybe another webinar with Ray as well. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you, all of you, in 2 weeks, I guess. Thank you so much.